So I had a reading just recently with Taya the dog, who's physically here, and one of the most important questions that Taya's human asked was, does she want to go through surgery and treatment? Now, Taya did answer the question, but not in the way her human expected. In fact, she kept saying and bringing back the fear of what her human has been going through with contemplating yay or nay. And her human had a sense that Taya didn't want to go through any surgery or any medications that goes with that. But here's the biggie. It was the fear all around that was blocking the human from trusting her own knowing and what Taya wanted. And Taya showed me the fear came through. She says, what if I'm not doing enough? What if I make the wrong decisions? What if I fail her? Meaning Taya was sharing this is what her human was going through. Taya further shared, I will go through with what you choose, but I don't want the decision to come from fear. She was showing her human not only what she wants, but she was also showing her human where she is energetically and emotionally. And the biggest thing that was coming through is, what if I get the wrong decision? And so I asked Taya, why is this so powerful and so in front of all of us? And she said, she showed me, well, 3 years ago, and I immediately felt, oh. And so I asked Taya's human, I said, you're processing grief? And it's happening 3 years ago. And she confirmed, yes, another dog who she lost 3 years ago through this whole type of process of, did I do everything right? All the treatments, all the medications. So Taya showed me that grief was still there. The fear is still there. Every decision was being filtered through self-doubt and through living in the past. Now, Taya was not blaming her. I mean, she was showing so much love and so much gratitude for getting this information out so her human could better understand where she's coming from and where her human is. She further shared that the fear is blocking you from trusting yourself. So the deeper question wasn't just, does Taya want the surgery? Is she okay with that? She was showing me, can you make the decision from love and not from fear? Because when a decision is made from fear, the animal can feel that. But when the decision is made from trust, unconditional love, and the fact that it feels right, well, the animal feels that too. And in this case, that was all part of their soul contract. Taya was showing her, this is where you need to shift so that Taya's human could begin healing herself. And when that happens, everything changes, because that is where true healing begins. It's